Hi everyone and welcome to my video blog. My name is Anastasia Riley and I am a real estate agent here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas. It would be a huge honor and privilege for me to work with you. My direct line is 972-984-0511. Today's topic is closing costs. Closing costs are the expenses over and above the purchase price of the property that buyers and sellers get to pay in order to complete the transaction. Both parties have their own unique set of closing costs. In my previous video blog, we went over the seller's portion, and today we are going to discuss the buyer's portion. The vast majority of buyers' closing costs are lender related. The lender you're working with should provide you with a so-called loan estimate, showing the breakdown of all fees line by line within 3 days after you submitted your loan application. I encourage you to study this document and ask any and all questions. The first line you're likely to see on your closing disclosure is going to be a loan origination fee. That's a fee that covers the cost of obtaining a loan, which includes lender's underwriting fee, processing fee, funding fee, etc. I've seen that fee vary from just as little as maybe a couple $100 to all the way up to 1% of the loan amount. There's some lenders who would waive that fee altogether, usually in exchange for charging you a slightly higher interest rate. And there are some circumstances where such approach can be beneficial. So again, I encourage you to have a very detailed conversation about the fees with your lender. Then, if you are going with a government-backed loan, such as FHA, VA, or USDA loan product, you will be required to pay an additional fee. FHA insurance premiums are at about 1.75% of the loan amount. USDA fee, they charge a guarantee fee, which is about 2% of the loan amount, and VA guarantee fee varies from 1 to 3% based on your down payment. Appraisals and credit report are the fees that most likely will be collected from you before closing. An appraisal run at about $500-600 in our area, and your credit report probably as little as $5,200. In Texas, we use title companies to facilitate a transaction, and just as a seller, you will get to pay an escrow fee. In our area, that fee is about $400 on average. Also, just as the sellers that get to purchase a title insurance policy on the buyer to protect that buyer, to ensure the buyer that the title to the property is clean and clear, you as a buyer get to purchase kind of the same insurance policy but for your lender. Based on your lender and the type of endorsements that they would require, you will be looking at maybe another $300 in fees. And also you will have maybe another $200 in miscellaneous administrative expenses such as deed recording, document preparation, etc. Other expenses, even though not technically your closing expenses, but those are the funds that will be taken from you at closing, and I usually like to cover those as well. So it is very customary in Texas to pay for a full year of home insurance for the property you're purchasing, and usually that's the expense that will be collected from you at closing as well. In addition, your lender is likely to require to create an escrow account for you where they basically take your own money and put it in that separate account for your own kind of protection. So, and that funds will be used to pay your property taxes or PMI, premium mortgage insurance, if you are going with a conventional loan product with less than 20% down payment. And obviously, also don't forget about your down payment amount. That's you'll have to bring that money to closing as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call me at any time. Also, I happen to know a really great lender. So if you need any recommendation, call me 972-984-0511. Thank you so much for watching.